Let's get into it. First and foremost, this is how we are going to start the stream. GameSpot just dropped their Call of Duty Black Ops 7 preview. They got some hands-on time with it at Gamescom, I'm presuming, and they dropped an 11-minute video, which we're going to watch together and break down and see what the latest Game Pass juggernaut has to offer this year, fresh off the heels of the amazing Battlefield 6 beta. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and hit the button for how amazing the Battle 6 beta was.
Appreciate the super chat, twin. I guess dropping a super bag on a super nigga like me would be super.
Shout out to Darth Misogyny with the super chat. Check out the Valor Mortis. Sure. Valor Mortis. For you, since you brought it up, I will, because you're gonna see Valor Mortis, I will save it because I don't think I've seen that. I'm gonna assume this is the one. Cool, we'll save that one after the Black Ops stuff. But before we talk about this Black Ops 7, friendly reminder, you got about a week left to enter the giveaway, exclamation point, giveaway in the chat. I had to make sure my bot was on. I'm giving away a gaming laptop. If you want to get into PC gaming, I'm sponsored by Alienware. I have an extra laptop I want to give away. You can run pretty much anything. So if you want to win it, exclamation point, giveaway in the chat. All you got to do is follow me on Instagram after you hit that link. If you're watching on Hokage highlights, the link will be in the description box below. Stop sending me messages on Instagram, exclamation point giveaway. I know you niggas is trolling at this point. At least I hope. I fucking hope it's just a joke. All right, Black Ops 7. God damn, group chat. Shut the fuck up. Hold on, let me mute my group chat. Bing, bing, bing. This nigga's just yapping, bro. Just fucking yapping, man. Mute. Okay. Yeah, I seen Chris Hansen's making a documentary. I seen it about 3 days later. I seen the Lego Batman. That shit look cold. Let's get it. Black Ops 7.
So before we get into our Call of Duty Black Ops 7 preview, just bear in mind that we were very limited in B-roll. So you might be seeing a lot of repeated footage during this. Just know that all this information is fresh and new. Okay. Without
translation, they were able to play the game, but they didn't let them record it. They were given footage by Activision, which could be a... Never like when we're doing it impressions and you don't get to show the gameplay.
Without further ado. For the first time in Call of Duty.
Yo, shout out to Frown a lot with the super chat. He said, I'm fresh out the gym, man. I just got a fresh cut. I'm feeling hella light skinned. You got a haircut after the gym, nigga? You nasty. I mean, shout out to you for going to the gym, but you went to the haircut. You sat at the barbershop afterward. Crazy.
Duty's history, we're getting back-to-back Black Ops titles. And whereas last year's Black Ops 6 was grounded in the 90s, Black Ops 7 aims to propel Call of Duty back to the future.
Oh shit, Michael J. Fox
the far
shit.
Future setting possibly hinted at in
I showered before I swear to God. Oh, okay, my bad.
The near future, as seen back in Black Ops 2. The game won't feature jetpacks, wall running, or anything too high-tech, but there are still plenty of gadgets, robots, and enhancements to Treyarch's Omni movement system to provide the futuristic aesthetics of Black Ops 7.
Black Ops 6 DLC confirmed, because there will still be an emphasis on the Omni movement, which is cool, because I mean, I did like it in the game, but... I said this is going to be Black Ops 6 DLC.
The game will also launch with an ambitious new campaign and a massive round-based zombies map. We recently attended an early preview of Black Ops 7, where we received a huge info dump across all game modes and previewed a few bits of the game. Despite being tasked with developing these...
You care less about Call of Duty? Hey, look, guys, it's a slow news day, okay? And people like when I do the news. It's a slow... I gotta start with Call of Duty, man, okay? Chill out, everybody. I don't got nothing to talk about.
Managed to pack plenty of content into Black Ops 7. Treyarch Associate Design Director Matt Scrones and Senior Director...
What do you want me to fucking do?
Neil Miller explained that Black Ops...
You think I want to start with Black Ops?
...out and developed together. And the ability to push out this much content at launch was a collaborative effort.
Which is also an example of what I mean when I said fucking Gamescom is weak as hell. Day one was yesterday, and day one was just mid. We're on day two. There was absolutely nothing revealed. Has anyone seen? Yeah, everybody's seen that video,
multiple
John.
Call of Duty studios.
How you become a member on mobile? There should be a link in the description box, I think.
Between the games. The story
if not, I gotta
set
update
in
it.
the year 2035, which allows for enhanced soldiers and even more advanced omni movement abilities, with players able to pull off wall.
Actually, you know what? If you're on YouTube, type in the chat exclamation point sub or exclamation point subscriber. They should both work. It should give you a link. My bot should give you a link.
And perform combat roles to avoid taking damage from a high fall. The score
join
streaks
buttons
of
near
Black
the bell
Ops 7
icon.
are also more high-tech and advanced than in Black Ops 6. One example we saw was
That does. So wait, what was the hijack? Is that confirmed? It's back because it looks like that from Black Ops 2, the boat level.
combat rolls to avoid taking damage from a high fall. The score streaks of Black Ops 7 are also more high-tech and advanced than in Black Ops 6. One example we saw was the new DAWG dog score streak in action, a dog-like robot equipped with heavy guns and a trophy system for intercepting enemy projectiles. Treyarch also confirmed that Black Ops 7 will feature progression across all modes. This means players will not only level up and unlock rewards in multiplayer and zombies, but also the campaign. Black Ops 7's campaign
Ain't nobody playing anything but multiplayer and zombies with all two people still playing Warzone.
is a globe-trotting affair with missions taking place in Los Angeles, Tokyo, and locations in Nicaragua. The narrative is themed around fear and perception, fighting against an enemy using a mind-altering weapon to simulate fear and create.
They got AI dogs now.
This theme lets Treyarch
I'm surprised they're not making a big deal out of it. You remember they made the big deal out of that dog in fucking Call of Duty Ghosts? He's back. What was his name? Riley? Riley the puppy? Riley's back, and now he's Robo Riley.
lean into the whimsical and mind-bending style often featured in Black Ops games. In the snippet of the campaign we were shown, the characters were fighting in Nicaragua, but in true Black Ops fashion, there were giant machetes falling from the sky and floating chunks of land hovering all around the map like something out of a fantasy game. Black Ops 7
so the story is a mind fuck?
designed for up to 4-player co-op.
Yeah, like the villain's the Scarecrow from Batman?
The developers confirmed the difficulty scales when playing co-op, meaning partying up with friends doesn't necessarily make it easier, and teamwork is needed to get through missions. The most notable detail about the campaign is the inclusion of an endgame. Treyarch confirmed there are a total of 11 campaign missions, and there will be a conclusion to the story, but completion of the story unlocks a 12th mission as endgame content designed with replayability in mind. We were briefly shown a map of Avalon for this endgame content. Yes, the once rumored Warzone map has turned into a campaign location, and the size definitely looks like it could be on par with a large Warzone map, or perhaps
So this about to flop crazy.
parts of
Chill.
Avalon are featured in the campaign missions, but players won't.
That man did not say Nicaragua. He said Nicaragua. Okay, god damn, bro. That would be funny though if there was like on Earth 2, it was Nicaragua. It's just a nation of Africans in the middle of fucking Central America and shit. There's nothing but niggas.
Unlock the full map and
Y'all going to
content
Nicaragua
until
this
reaching
weekend?
the end game. This
my
allows
niggas
for
gonna be down there.
open-world gameplay with up to 32 players dropping into matches that sound like they have elements of Modern Warfare 2's DMZ mode and Modern Warfare 3's zombie mode mixed in.
I ain't gonna hold you. So far, we're 4 minutes into this video. This is doing absolutely nothing for me. This just feels run of the mill, just going through the motions. Like it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look good. It just feels like just going through the motions. Like, another Call of Duty. I don't know.
Players can customize their characters in the end game with the skills and abilities featured in the campaign, such as grappling hooks and the cloaking ability of active camo. Treyarch designed
So niggas gonna sit in the corner even more with camo. Oh my god, take that shit the fuck out the game.
Drew described this endgame as a unique power journey that requires several sessions to complete. Players need to level up to upgrade their health, loadout, and abilities before reaching the harder regions of the map. There's also risk involved.
Can I see the video
as getting
dislikes? I
squad
don't think I
wiped
can.
in a match means you lose all of your progression for the operator. In order to keep your rewards, you'll need to survive and exfiltrate from Avalon at the end of a session.
Yeah, people in the chat saying this is gonna flop. I don't agree with that because I mean this game is consistently one of the best sellers every year. Even the year Modern Warfare 3 came out and that shit was just DLC, it was one of the best selling games. It's consistently in the top 5, top 10 every year. I think critically it could be a flop, or it could be a flop with like online discourse. But the thing is, if you engage in online discourse in terms of gaming, you're most likely a fucking nerd. The person who just goes to the store to pick up a game after work or their hardcore blue collar job, roofing and shit, they're just going to play Call of Duty. That's who these games resonate with. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But for me to believe Call of Duty is gonna flop, I have to physically see it. I'm never gonna say this game is gonna flop from a financial standpoint. Financial and critical are two different things. I have to physically see it. I have to physically see it. From a financial standpoint. Financial and critical are two different things. I have to physically see it. It's possible. Anything is possible. I mean, Justin Bieber said never say never, right? But until I see it, I won't believe it.
It's also worth mentioning that Treyarch confirmed 6 of the 11 campaign missions are standard linear missions, and the other 5 are larger in scale and take place on parts of Avalon. As for multiplayer, Black Ops 7...
2K Community Day was at my job today, and man, oh man. Wait, Dooms was there. Did you see him, Ab? Dooms was there. He was there.
There are 16 standard and 2 for the game's new large-scale skirmish mode. The 18 include mostly brand new locations for Black Ops 7, but 3 of the standard maps are popular picks from Black Ops 2. Raid,
Classics.
Hijack,
yeah,
and
linked with
Express
Dooms and D-Man last night. Okay.
have a slightly different aesthetic as they are now set in Japan. Skirmish, Treyarch's
I'm gonna get to the My Career trailer.
War style mode features.
I will say, I don't know if Dooms is still in the chat. I saw his IG story last night. Why 2K? I don't know. I think they sent him to a basketball game. It was some sporting event, but they had them niggas in the nosebleeds on his IG story. I said, look at Ronnie 2K, bitch ass. That's why I'm always slander his toupee, bro. They making billions of dollars every year, and they got them niggas in Community Day sitting in the nose. I'm talking about the nose. Like, my nose hurt looking at the IG story, bro. That shit was crazy.
Squads of 4 competing in.
Yeah, we was at the Valkyries game. Yeah, I know your head hurt up there. I know the air looked extra thin where y'all was sitting. I'm like, damn, they couldn't. Yo, gotta get them floor seats, but you couldn't get some decent middle row seats. All that fucking money you got, Jesus Christ! This is why 2K ain't shit.
A variety of capture, destroy, or
niggas could not breathe up there. You had to wear an air mask.
Larger map sizes used
Sound like Darth Vader.
make use of the campaign's wingsuits, grappling hooks,
They're back.
and vehicles to help you better traverse the space. One interesting feature we saw
Ronnie
during
going ham with them wigs. Nigga got a new.
skirmish was something
We
similar.
gonna have to do a video about that. That nigga got a new hairline every fucking year, bro. He upgrading the wig, chat. That nigga Ronnie 2K. My Career is his wig. He put all the VC in the wig, bro.
To Black Ops
He gets
6's
thicker every year,
shield
more powerful.
mechanic, in which you can grab another player and use them as a shield. Instead of grabbing their
Being cheap
opponent
for a
and holding them
WNBA
hostage,
game.
the operator attached an explosive to them and knocked them off a rooftop, leaving the opponent to glide down into battle on their wingsuit and explode. It was very cinematic and cool looking, although this feels like a new animation that will be very situational and difficult to pull off in a match.
You know, another reason I'm not excited about this, I'm sitting here watching it. Even like the presenter, I feel like this is like he's just doing his job. Like, he doesn't seem very excited to talk about this. Versus when, you remember a few days ago when I streamed the preview for Ninja Gaiden 4, it seemed like that dude that was playing it and sharing his impressions, like he genuinely enjoyed the game. It feels like even the journalist is just like, damn, I got put on Call of Duty. Why couldn't y'all give me Ghost of Yote or something?
Confirmed Black Ops 7 features 30 weapons at launch. While many of them are inspired by classics, 16
Ronnie
of
gonna
the
get a
weapons
BBL.
are brand new to Call of Duty. We were shown several guns, including the return of familiar Black Ops weapons like the Peacekeeper MK1, the M8A1, Marksman Rifle, but Treyarch also showed off new weapons like the Echo 12 shotgun. The Echo 12 shotgun is a dual burst shotgun with an underbarrel rotating magazine. We also saw a new sniper rifle called the DS Recon, which is inspired by the DSR-50 from Black Ops 2. One new change for multiplayer is the ability to
How many of these weapons are people gonna actually use?
And equipment, allowing players to pick from one of 2 buffs that can be applied to make them even more efficient to use. One example was the active camo field upgrade, which is the digital camouflaging tech from Black Ops 3, and Infinite Warfare that allows the user to blend in with their surroundings. With the overclocking feature, it can be buffed for a faster recharge speed for recloaking, or to allow for recloaking after the player fires their weapon. These overclock options can help get the user back in stealth mode a bit faster.
I ain't gonna lie, I had enough of this, bro. I thought I'd expect to see something a little more exciting, but like, this is not doing it for me, man. This is not. Yeah, this is just yapping. Thank God this shit is on Game. I stand on it. If this shit was not on Game Pass, I would not be playing this game, chat. Matter of fact, put Madden, put 2K, put all the manual bullshit ass games on the Game Pass, bro. He said, yeah. And you know what it is too. You right, Jamil. You right, man. I think it's after playing the Battlefield beta, like looking at this shit, there's like no destruction in the environment. Look like the same shit. I'm like, I miss Battlefield. I don't want to play this shit, bro. You said early uninstall. We're gonna go ahead and uninstall the fucking trailer, man. The first impressions. Check the comments on the vid, see what the people are saying. Game does not feature jetpacks or wall running. Proceeds to show the game featuring jetpacks and wall running. I'm tired, boss. Battlefield 6, here we come. I seen one comment go viral on Twitter where it was the top comment on the Black Ops 7 trailer that dropped yesterday, and dude said, ironically, this just made me want to pre-order Battlefield 6. Bro, Black Ops 7, we live in a sitcom. Looks nothing like Call of Duty anymore. People be professional haters just still to play the games. Heaps. Who the hell says heaps? I think the game looks fun. What is this, AI? He said, we still play the game heaps. They got me with 6, but they won't get me this time. If you have any interest in Call of Duty, I can't stress enough, man. Just get the Game Pass, pay the $10, $15, play it for a month, and get off the game because you know you're not gonna play it for more than 3 months, probably. Especially with Battlefield coming out. Yeah, bot comments. And other Black Ops news. Oh wait, let me turn my music off real quick. Black Ops 7 developer reacts to Battlefield 6 and said, let's all have fun. This is coming fresh off the article. There was an article going around from Insider Gaming that stated that the Call of Duty devs are not worried about Battlefield because Call of Duty is too big to fail, which is crazy because it kind of goes back to the whole capitalism conversation that I have where I'm like, these companies don't do better because people don't vote with their wallets. People say they don't like something and they continue to support it. And then what we get is now we're to the point where publishers and game devs are hopping on social media and saying, oh, who gives a fuck about the quality of Dragon Age Veilguard because the only people who play that are nerds who live in a fucking cave, or we're not worried about Battlefield 6 because we're too big to fail. Like it's at the point they're talking hot now. They used to hide how they feel. They're spitting in your face and you're still buying the shit. Anyways, Black Ops 7 Associate Creative Director Miles Leslie has commented on the fact that 2025 marks the first time since 2021 that there will be a new COD and Battlefield games released in the same year. How does Leslie feel about the competition? He told IGN that he recently played the Battlefield 6 open beta and concluded that, it's a fun game, but Activision is staying focused on its own product. I don't know why that feels so shady. We're fans of all games, and I think we look for inspiration anywhere. But we're focused on our own craft. They're doing their thing, he said. We know we can hit our goals. We're gonna deliver what the fans want, and that's the key. Because we're happy when we're playtesting. Then we know the fans are gonna be happy playtesting. Wait. Because if we're happy when we're playtesting, then we know fans are gonna be happy when playing the game. What? You should be playtesting with the fans, not amongst yourselves. That's the problem. You guys are out of touch. You got Beavis and Butthead and Nicki Minaj in the fucking game, and nobody asked for that shit, dude. I seen a tweet earlier today where dude was like, I don't care if I sound like an old man. He's like, I hate hopping on Call of Duty, and my lobby is full of Beavis and Butthead, Ninja Turtles, Cat Dog, and Hey Arnold. He's like, can we get an option to turn this shit off? I was like, that shit sounds fucking funny, bro. Blame Fortnite for that, actually. Call of Duty had to pull the trigger to add all that bullshit in the game, but blame Fortnite. Shout out to Majin Black with the sub. Appreciate it. Arrogance will be their downfall. It will. Leslie added, we're fans of the FPS genre. We're fans of lots of games, so let's all have fun. The developer also asked to respond to claims from some of the FPS community that Call of Duty doesn't do enough to innovate with its annual franchises, which goes back to earlier what I said, they're out of touch. They said, if the devs are playtesting it and we're enjoying it, we know you're going to enjoy it. That's not true. You should ask the fans what they want. That's why they're asking you these questions. Leslie said, you don't worry about it. He said the developers instead aim to stick to their vision and make something fun for the people to enjoy. I'd counter argument by saying, is Black Ops 7 really your vision? Because if I had a chance to sit down and anonymously interview these developers from Activision, I would bet a paycheck that they would say, hey, maybe we should take a year or two off, maybe longer. I don't believe that this is their vision. I think this is Activision's vision. There's a reason why we didn't used to get Black Ops every year. Now we're getting it every year. This is crazy. Black Ops 7 reeks of we are trying to lean on the brand and the IP just to sell versus the game being good. Kind of like Modern Warfare 3, which for those unaware was originally Modern Warfare 2 DLC, but Activision said, we want to release a full game this year, so call it Modern Warfare 3. And they wrote the coattail of that franchise because people are some sheep, and then some just don't do any research. Some people don't read. So then when they go to the store and they see Modern Warfare 3, they assume it's a new game. Because once again, if you engage in online discourse, like a stream like this, when it comes to video games, you're most likely more dweebier than the average fucking dweeb. Most people are not in streams like this. Yo, shout out to Lame with the sub. Appreciate it. Former Xbox executive Mike Ybarra recently said that Battlefield 6 will boot stomp Black Ops 7. The real win here is COD won't be lazy anymore, and we're all going to get better FPS games for it. Same guy who said that he wishes he could donate after beating the game. This nigga need to shut the fuck up forever. I wish he would stop giving quotes. For those who don't remember, Mark Ybarra is the same guy like 6 months ago who tweeted, "Hey guys, just beat Elden Ring, and you ever felt like you loved the game so much you wish you could just tip the devs?" Nigga, no. If you want the devs to get paid more, here's an idea, especially for a guy who used to work for EA. Why don't you give them a raise, especially considering you're one of the most powerful gaming companies out there making billions of dollars every year? You want me to give a raise? It's the equivalent of going to fucking Starbucks or McDonald's and you order a hamburger and then they be like, "Do you want to leave a tip?" Nigga, no. Go make my fucking chicken nuggets and be quiet. You didn't do anything. You didn't fucking do anything. You just grabbed that burger off that damn sliding thing and then put it in the bag. Be quiet. All right, what else I got for you? Somebody link some what'd you like? Oh, more Call of Duty news. Somebody link this in the chat. Black Ops 7's reveal trailer has over 13 million views on YouTube, but only 33,000 likes. One of the lowest amount of likes on a COD reveal trailer. The comments are also talking about Battlefield 6. This actually made me pre-order Battlefield 6 from a COD player. Thank you for making it easy to choose Battlefield 6. People say COD is getting too much hate. I personally think it's not getting enough. It's fucking funny, dude. It's fucking funny, man. So it's got a lot of views, but it's not got a lot of likes. That's not a good sign, guys. That's not a good sign. Glorified DLC. I called it, though. I freaking called it. That's like the government letting civilians know they can donate for. Yeah, they did. The U.S. government did that a couple weeks ago. They put out a link saying, "Hey, if you donate to this PayPal, you can help pay for the national debt." Nigga, the reason we're in fucking debt, trillions of dollars in debt, is your fault. You're the one bailing out these fucking banks, bailing out these automobile companies. You're the one fucking sending hundreds of millions of dollars to other countries to fight wars that we don't want to be in. Most of us don't want to be in. You did that. You pay for it, bitch. Especially because I know you got the money. We can go on capitaltrades.com right now. I got to save because I be looking at these niggas' portfolios. They said, "Hey, you should pay for the national." No, you pay for the national debt. You can see right here. Look at this. Congressman Debbie Wasserman Schultz making trades and shit. You can see what she buying, all this shit. They got websites for this. I know y'all got the fucking money. Margie Taylor Greene over here trading. You said, but you was never suicidal. We know y'all got the money to pay for it. Y'all insider trading all the fucking time, bruh. User resources, chat. User resources. In the vein of Battlefield, sort of, I found this article. If EA won't make another Battlefield Vietnam, hell let loose. Vietnam is here to pick up the slack. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There's another shooter on the market that's looking to compete with Battlefield. Hell Let Loose, the decently popular World War II multiplayer sim that's been plugging along since 2019, is getting a proper sequel set in the theater of war that video games rarely visits, Vietnam. It's bringing back 50v50 skirmishes of the original with new maps, weapons, and more importantly, vehicles of that era.
Product not yet rated.
God, man, this shit why does shit look so ashy? We're going to the jungles. I'm personally tired of Vietnam games. I don't think there's been a lot. I think the real issue with Vietnam, and the reason it just doesn't work as a video game, it's for multiple reasons, right? And you could take multiple routes why I don't think Vietnam works. It doesn't work. The main two reasons I don't think Vietnam works for a shooter, you could go the ethical route with war crimes. It's just kind of a touchy subject. Like, we shouldn't have been there. So you got the ethical route. And then also, it just doesn't make for good gameplay design. I mean, for a multiplayer game, you probably need to launch with at least 10 to 13 maps, right? the entire Vietnam the majority was fought in jungles. Like, how many different jungle maps can you have? So like, it doesn't create an interesting gameplay loop. Maybe you could have one level on the water, because I know they were like in boats and stuff like that. But I just think it's a hard game to make, because the versus kind of like a traditional World War II shooter, where in World War II, you know, for the most part, there was an obvious good and bad guy. So it kind of makes more for a power fantasy, if that makes sense. And then you were also fighting, you know, in the woods, in the snow, in cities, in certain areas in Africa. Like it creates good level design, but this is kind of hard to do. Yeah, it's just not a necessary setting. We get a Civil War game, nigga. I don't want no Civil War game. What the fuck? So I'm not trying to reload that musket. There is a Civil War game. I played it. It came out on the Xbox 360. I think it was by the History Channel Civil War. It was fucking horrible. My dad bought it for me. You don't want that shit, bro. And then we also live in this era where they're trying to rewrite history. So if they made a realistic Civil War game, because the war was about slavery, there's no debating about that. It's gonna upset people. So y'all don't like this game because fucking. Like the game could be like loosely based on history. They put M16s in that bitch and fucking Gatling. Well, you can do the Gatling guns, that was there. But you put like machine guns in that shit. Like it's like a Earth 2 version of Civil War, but they get mad because you still leave the slavery part in there, and they'll only get mad at that. That's not realistic. It was about states' rights. Like, nigga, this is a game with fucking machine guns in the Civil War. What are you talking about, bro? Historical accuracy. One guy already want to take slavery out of the museum. Yeah, he's waging war against the fucking. It's crazy to me how many people say don't talk about this stuff. Like, do y'all see that? Like, he's waging war against the Smithsonian now. They're trying to actively erase real American history because it's woke. They need to talk about the good parts of American history. Well, which one you want to start with? You wanna talk about the fucking Trail of Tears, Manifest Destiny, the slavery part, redlining, Jim Crow, KKK. Even the good parts, a lot of it is fucking propaganda. It leaves a lot of the context out of that shit. Oh, we were the heroes of World War II. We stormed the beaches of Normandy. Yeah. You also had niggas in the back peeling potatoes and smacking them upside the fucking head if they dare speak up in fucking separate units and shit like that. He said Native American genocide was part of the right. We're not gonna forget that part. We're not gonna forget that part. Like, this type of shit is just hard to do. This doesn't look fun. Friendly reminder to hit that like button. This is a no for me, dog. What are people saying? This isn't. Well, let me go to YouTube. Curious to see how people feel about this.
Peggy 16.
Coming to Netflix gaming. It ain't mobile. Run Through the Jungle. Gamescom, man. Doesn't have a lot of. Goddamn, this trailer just dropped, I guess. All right, what else I got for you? Oh, for all my sports gamers out there, there's another sports game coming out. I think it's an arcade game. It looks like it from the title. I don't know. It's really long. It's called Freestyle Football 2. Wait, when did the first one come out? Coming for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Freestyle Football 2 isn't just about scoring goals. It's about the thrill of building plays, working as a unit, and celebrating every hard-earned victory with your team. With our deep customization, club system, and esports-ready design. Oh, my God. Just make the game fun. Esports is dead. Our goal, pun intended, is to provide the complete football gaming experience to players around the world. Oh, is this more of a sim? Is there a trailer? Yeah, there's a trailer. Fuck it. Fuck all this reading shit. Let's look at the trailer. Uh-oh, Fortnite. I wonder what inspired the design of this soccer game. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like there was another soccer game that came out earlier this year. your style. You gonna show some gameplay? This is not gameplay. He said foam stars. Oh, I thought it was gonna cut to some gameplay. There we go. That's it. What is this camera angle? I can't really tell if they're going for arcade or sim or something in between. Because one moment it looked kind of arcadey, and then I was like, wait, this looks more simish. It looks okay, but I can't tell what they're going for. We need more arcade sports games. Oh, well, I can't complain. It's going to be on Game Pass. Well, there's something to play. It's on Game Pass. Can't be mad at that. It's coming out in 2026. So that means for most people it'll probably be free to try. That kind of eases the pain. It'll be on Game Pass, whatever. The movements look clunky and having people built like, yeah, but I think they're doing that so they can sell skins and shit. You know how that is. That's the new business model. We got to make sure we can find a way to monetize. No, it's only coming to PS5. It's not coming to PS4. And yeah, new game. It is a new game though. So I mean, you know, if you want another soccer game, there's something. We got to talk about this hate y'all have for us PS4 players. I'm always gonna have hatred in my heart for that shit till I die. What's that? It's gonna be in my will when I die. I'm gonna record a fucking VHS, and when I die, I want my lawyer to play it. It's gonna be in my will. I'm gonna say boot up my Twitch stream one last time, my YouTube stream one last time, and the video gonna be like, if y'all seeing this, whoever's seeing this world, I am now dead, and even in my death, even though I'm down here burning in hell, I want you to know you PS4 niggas will be down here with me soon. Fuck you bitch ass niggas. I'm out. And make sure you clip I go viral on whatever's the latest platform. I'm gonna put that shit in my will. Play that, lawyer. Play that shit, bro. Like you remember in the Boondocks when the old dude died and he cursed granddad from his death? It's gonna be the same shit. We got an update on the first disappointment. For those who missed the previous two streams, there's a story going on. The first disappointment, aka the first descendant, one of the most generic looter shooters released recent history. A game that you told me, a lot of y'all in the chat told me I needed to play, and I said no, I don't. This game will be dead, and guess what? I was right once again. It'll be dead real soon. Even it died faster than I thought. This shit was dead within 2 weeks. They're struggling. They're struggling to get new players on the servers. And being that it is a looter shooter live service game, they got to sell those skins. They got to get those numbers up, man. It's a numbers game. The more people you have on your servers, the more likely you are to make a sale. So the penny pinching company that they are, the little bit of money they had left, they decided to do some advertising on TikTok. But the problem is the advertisements they were doing were AI avatars. And another bad part is apparently they were using the likeness of content creators, famous content creators, without their permission, and it was AI versions of it. So people were like, what the fuck? And it looks like they admitted to it. And they are trying to get back in the good graces of the gaming community. They released a statement saying, we would like to sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and disappointment caused by the recent issue regarding the TikTok Creative Challenge. Creative Challenge? Nigga, you made it. This wasn't no dance challenge. The Steam post reads, it goes on to note that the TikTok had confirmed with Nexon that the video sharing social media currently has no system to verify potential copyright infringement, and TikTok is now conducting further investigations to identify any additional cases. The post also said that Nexon is taking the situation very seriously, further adding that it plans to improve its advertising and marketing processes. My thing is, like, you guys had to write the check. So who wrote the fucking check? Y'all need to be investigated. Y'all are using people's likeness, making it seem like they co-signing, using AI versions of it. And then you're going to hop on the internet and say, this is very bad. We're looking into this. You did it. Somebody needs to look into you. We need a third party. Sorry for the inconvenience. This is like I said, wasn't particularly positive, giving the game a 3 out of 10. This game fucking sucks. Sick of these fucking looter shooters, man. So it wasn't a rumor, it wasn't a joke. Like it was actual AI. They were stealing people's likeness and using it for advertisements. And I'm here to let y'all know, if at any point you are scrolling on social media and you see an AI version of me that doesn't look like it was something I would co-sign, go ahead and tag me. I'm gonna need to collect that check, okay? Shout out to Henry with the sub, appreciate it. Not suicidal, by the way. Right. Yeah, we're sorry for trying to play in your face. We didn't mean for y'all to catch us. Yeah, you didn't think you was gonna go viral? What the fuck is you talking about? What'd you link? Lego Batman, 31 minutes of gameplay. Hold up, bro. God damn. ROG Ally. The new Xbox version of the ROG Ally gets a release date. It'll release on October 16th. How much is this shit going for? Is there a price point for this? I don't see no price point. They won't come cheap. One neat thing. It wasn't $1,000. They don't have the price point on it on the article. The website preview reveals that the ROG Ally X will retail for a hefty 899 euros, which is around $1,000, while the cheaper version will be $700. Oh my god. Yeah, too rich for my blood. I'm out of there, man. This looked like a cool product. Doesn't look that cool. We're out of there, chat. Alienware just gave me a new laptop with a 5090 in it. I don't need it. Which, by the way, friendly reminder, I'm giving away another Alienware laptop. If you want to enter the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in the chat. If you're watching the Hokage highlights, the link will be in the description box below. Enter the giveaway. Fuck, it was sitting on the cord. Okay. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds open network test to begin on August 29th. So yeah, if you want to play in it, there you go. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds open network test has been announced for PS5, Xbox Series, PC, and the Switch. The multiplayer test will begin on the 29th of August and run over the weekend until September 1st. Sega has noted that the network test won't be available for PS4 and Xbox One users. Let's go. This is a terrible day for you niggas, bro. What will be available is the Grand Prix, complete solo or with friends and locals, split screen co-op for the first place and 7 cups, the world match, test your skills and complete online against 11 players, friendly matches, race parks, time trials, custom matches, right? 4-player call, okay, it's gonna have cross-platform match. They testing everything. So if you wanna try the game out, put it in your phone right now. It's gonna be a free weekend where you can test the game out and test the servers out and shit if you have any interest in it. God damn, shout out to Red Steel with the $40 super chat. Gotta show some support, but man, get them likes up. Get them fucking likes up, man. That'll be fun. That's next week, 9 days from now. You said the link. I think you just download it. It's not out yet. You know, I don't think you have to sign up for this. It's open. No, the multiplayer test will begin on the 29th and run over the weekend. Yeah, open network test. So on the 29th, just look on the store for it to download it. You don't have to sign up for it. It's an open beta. I would imagine they're probably testing the crossplay to make sure that it's smooth. I hope there's an option for the crossplay to turn off PS4 users and Xbox One. Never hurt to play something for free as a kid. I love this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, this didn't exist when I was a kid. When people say that gaming is dead, I'm like, there were betas back in the day, but it was mainly only for PC gamers. And PC back then, you really did have to be a rich nigga to run Crysis. Like, back then, you had to. So betas really weren't a thing when I was a kid either. You had regular game demos. That was about it. It's free betas left and right nowadays. And then somebody just linked Valor Mortis. This is just a cinematic trailer. This shit don't got no gameplay. What you link this for? Jokes aside, it's crazy how big the YouTube live stream has gotten. It's growing. Don't let them YouTube niggas outshine you. The benefit of YouTube is it has an actual algorithm. That's why I've been trying to be consistent with it. It has an algorithm so people can actually find your stream, unlike Twitch. So. Is this some nutcracker ass video game? What the fuck is this shit, bruh? This better not be no War of 1812 ass video game. I'm gonna turn this shit the fuck off. Oh my God, bruh. For Prussia! Not Russia, Prussia. I don't want to play the Great Prussian War. What the fuck is this? Unreal 5 asset flip. Somebody was asking for a Civil War game earlier. This is about as close as you're gonna get in terms of gunplay. God damn, he blew his head off. An OG sniper. The YouTube experience is better. Whatever you like, as long as you're somewhere, I appreciate it. Just remember, if you are watching on YouTube, hit the fucking like button. That's all I ask. You don't gotta drop. I mean, I appreciate a super chat. I appreciate if you sub, but the main thing, hit the fucking like button. What am I looking at? I got YouTube Premium. Hey, YouTube Premium helps the stream. I make money off that shit. Anybody who got YouTube Premium, I appreciate you too. It literally shows you in the analytics. Wait, this is a first-person game? Wait, the War of 1812 meets Dishonored. This is literally Dishonored with a musket. I misjudged it. That opening sequence was a bait and switch. It doesn't look bad. I misjudged it. Dishonored mixed with Bloodborne. Yeah, because it's got like a parry system type shit. But like the movement and the gunplay reminds me of Dishonored. But yeah, the parry system, yeah, that's interesting. We'll keep an eye on this one. How does YouTube Premium help? For those unaware, YouTube Premium is not only good for you, you're actually supporting creators. So like if you have YouTube Premium, anytime you watch a content creator, the money that you pay for YouTube Premium, a portion of it, depending on how much you watch, goes to the content creator. So like, let's say, and it's percentage based, right? So what is it, like $20 a month or something like that? If you primarily watch only one or two streamers or YouTubers or whatever, like the majority of your $20 is going to go to them basically. So that's how it helps them. So not only do you get an ad-free experience, you're helping people make money too. That's why it's the one thing. It's one of the few things I will say is good. I have YouTube Premium myself because I don't like the ads. You get YouTube Music and you're helping people. 15, whatever it costs. Does Twitch Turbo work the same? No, Twitch keeps all the money because they're fucking greedy and somehow they're still broke. All right, you linked this Lego Batman gameplay. I'm finna skim through this because this shit is 31 minutes. I'm not finna watch all this.
Lucius, I'm gonna analyze 3 more chemicals. Can you?
I seen the Onimusha gameplay. It looked good. I think I showed it yesterday.
Earlier. Maybe a bear's been left behind in one of these containers.
He basically saying we get more bread than the Twitch broke boys. I was just saying it's a great way to support people, whether you realize it or not. It's mutually beneficial.
What in the? Who that? We got company. Hey!
This game is deadass about to be better than Gotham Knights. This is fucking funny. This is an actual Lego Arkham game.
Got some snoopers over here.
It isn't time.
Okay, got a little parkour. Okay, hold up. We moving. He's saucing. Not gonna lie, go hard. Yeah, it's looking kind of tough. The Switch 2 can run it. I hope so. This cartoony ass game. My dad gonna fuck with this. I'm gonna fuck with it.
Fine line.
Shout out to Kane So with the super chat. As much as I love and appreciate Battlefield 1, I think EA should dive deeper into the Harlem Hellfighters. Nah, that's too woke. People aren't gonna like that. That's too woke. Too black. Flying looks fun.
Something tells me there's a bear inside that container.
Like the giant bear painted on
This
the
definitely gonna be my kid's first game. First game? This might be a little rough. You gotta start him with something easy like Kirby or like Mario. Even though this is Legos, this does look a little complex. This is Arkham. I'd imagine there's gonna be puzzles in this. Mario Kart like a good first game. I don't know if this is a good first game. Let's skip ahead. So we got an idea with the combat. What's the stealth looking like? Okay, we got different hit. This dead ass is Arkham. This is funny. Lego puzzles are easy. Yeah, you're right. It is a kid's game. I'm mad this man is just dropping ass on him. Shout out to Backlog with the sub. Appreciate it. I mean, so we got a little bit of stuff. What else they got? Oh, we got, hold up, we got open world.
Jim, it's worse than we thought. We need to stop them from mixing these bears now.
Copy that. Let's go.
I feel like I'm being trolled to get an Arkham game, but I'll take it.
Another entry point. Perhaps a window or a vent.
The Rikishi technique. Yeah, he got that Brave and the Bold fit on. Did they say if this is going to be able to be played co-op? I don't know. That's actually a good question. Because aren't a lot of Lego games like that co-op? The game only has 7 playable characters. Well, I think because this is a much deeper, richer Lego experience. A lot of times those Lego games, the characters only have like 1 or 2 moves. That's why it'd be a million characters in the game. This is more of an Arkham game, it seems like. So they have to make deeper move sets. YouTube has Google Gemini summarize the chat. Interesting premium feature. I don't think you need AI to help you summarize the chat. It's just going to be PS4 slander.
Are you out of your minds? Haven't I gone over this enough times?
The original Red Hood.
Take one of these toys and another mixed with one of these. That'll take a while.
Nigga, just read.
Here's one I made earlier. Well, what do you know? It really is very effective.
Little laughing gas, little Joker.
We're all out of goons. Red Hood 67! Red Hood 89.
I don't want this story, man. I'm literally just skimming through this shit, yo. Trying to see what it has to offer.
The busted Falcone was seen snooping around the compound.
Fuck Falcone. Fuck Falcone.
Eyes peeled.
I can't wait.
Hey, Falcone's daughter's confirmed to be in the new Batman movie. I don't know if y'all saw that news, the one everybody was lusting over from Penguin. She is returning. Dr. Umar, y'all better chill out. Dr. Umar watching.
All it takes is one bad day to reduce.
I feel like because this is a Lego version, this is going to be a fun game. You can turn your brain off. Like, you're kind of just playing it for the story. Which I'm not mad at. I get the gist of it. I'm not going to lie. I'm sold. I'm probably going to buy this.